Yo, what's poppin', guys? I found a line in Mitsurugi that will get you to basically anything that you want. So stay tuned. I'll be going over some examples of what you can just summon from the deck for free later on after I show you guys the deck core here and the combo. So without further ado, you're going to be running the normal package of 1 Kusanagi, 1 Saji. You can play 1, 2, 3 Aramasa because this is full combo. We have 1 Murakumo. You can summon this out during your opponent's turn as well to destroy all of their monsters. Plus, it has that nice quick effect where your opponent has to discard a card or you get another free Omni Negate. Of course, 3 Habakiri. This is also going to be the search target off of King of the Feral Imps if you're just going to get to this line off of a rank 4. We have 3 prayers. This by itself doesn't full combo, but you use this during your combo. You use this on your opponent's turn to summon back the Murakumo, and paired with essentially any other of your engine cards, it will be the full combo. Mitsurugi Ritual is basically Branded Fusion, and we have the Serpentine Princess here, which we get to search out and resolve to special summon any level 3 or lower monster from our deck. I'm just using Kuriboh as a placeholder here. I'll go through some options that you can summon instead later. And then we have Dugaris and Dynamondo as the only requirements in the extra deck. Of course, if you want to search out this combo off of a rank 4, you have to play King of the Feral Imps. And because this does consume our normal summon, we have Nightmare Goblin for an additional normal summon, or Saryuja Skuldread made with 3 materials to gain an additional special summon from our hand. Without further ado, let's hop straight into the combo here. Alright, so this is all going to be 1 card just off of Habakiri. We're going to be using the Habakiri. That's going to grab the Saji from the deck, tributing it, activating its effect, search for the Branded Fusion, the Mitsurugi Ritual. And then we're going to use the second effect to summon from the hand by sending Kusanagi and the Serpentine Princess to the graveyard. Now, the Kusanagi is going to trigger here to bring back the Mitsurugi Ritual. Now we can use the other effect to tribute off the Habakiri from the field to get into our Murakumo from the deck. That's going to trigger the tributed Habakiri to summon itself back and add any Mitsu card to our hand. We're going to get the prayers here to then tribute off the Murakumo, search for the Aramasa, and summon back any level 4 from our graveyard. Now, because it's been tributed, we're going to trigger this to add our second copy of prayers for next turn and summon ourselves back. Normal summon Aramasa to grab another Habakiri as another free discard here. And now we can go ahead and make Dugaris. Now, this will detach 2 materials to revive any card from the graveyard. That's going to be our Serpentine Princess. And now we can make Dynamondo using the spent Dugaris and any of our rituals here. You should use Habakiri though, if you plan on resolving prayers. And this will put back the Habakiri as well as the Serpentine Princess from the field, which will then trigger in the deck and summon out our Kuriboh. Now, I paused it a bit too late, but the game state here is you have the link to Dynamondo, you have 1 ritual Murakumo left over, and whatever you summon from the deck. Here I show off that you can go into the Nightmare Goblin here. For the additional normal summon, you even search a free discard in this line in form of the Habakiri, or instead of making Goblin, you commit all 3 bodies on the field to make the Saryuja, so it'll have the effect for that free special summon. And then, of course, we can set our Mitsurugi prayers and do whatever combo we want here. All right, here's some examples. Remember, Serpentine Princess gets any level 3 or lower monster from your deck for free. This means you can full combo off of summoning Pydra. You can grab Venus for some reason. You can get Dolce Cake, which maybe combos, I think. I'm not exactly sure. I don't play this deck. Or for Scorpio, this works. You can even just get Sangan, link it off, search for a Maxi or a Droll Lockbird or whatever floats your boat. If you can just combo generically afterwards. For example, if you're playing Fiendsmith or Spright can also combo off of this. So that's also a consideration. You can summon Diviner of the Herald and then send an Arclight. Get another ritual that will bridge you into your other ritual engine if you want. You can even get a Stellar because you get to sack the quick play that you've added, the prayers, to then special summon any light spellcaster tuner from your deck. So if you don't have a level 1 through 3 that you can summon, but it's a light spellcaster tuner that gets you your combo, you can also use this to bridge because you do have the spell in hand here. Of course, you can always just get Snake Eye Ash, you can get Neptibus, you can even get Spiral Quick Fix. Shoutouts to Two Tone, I showed him this combo, and he already uploaded a video. I'll leave a link to that in the description, where you just combo off with the Quick Fix here. You can go straight for the Ponix if you want to play Fire Kings without the Snash. Maiden of White probably does something for Blue Eyes. Xiamen, full punk combo. You can just get Dormouse. That's super convenient. Plus you have additional Link material. Remember, you have a Link 2 and one other dude left over. So that can help you commit into a bunch of other stuff as well. Samsara, Delotus if you want to play Yubel stuff. And we also have the secret tech. Maybe you don't have a 1 through 3, maybe you don't have a light spellcaster tuner, but maybe your deck works off of just having a field spell. For example, Primitive Planner Reichphobia, or Alistair's field spell, even the Kashtira field spell. You can commit your entire field into making an SP to banish itself to then summon out Kashtira Unicorn. Not sure it's worth it, but it's an option. You can also go for the Nightmare Throne if you'd rather go for that over the Lotus. Dragon Ravine, you could even go straight into Generators, or you can get Sangan Summoning. Now, getting Sangan Summoning or Nightmare Throne seems just straight up better. However, the line for it is you summon Lone Fire Blossom into Cattycorn. So you do have another brick there, but if you draw the Cattycorn, it's actually not that bad, because you can simply go into a Saryuja to special summon this from your hand. So it's not actually a Garnet. And if you draw the Lone Fire Blossom, you can special summon the Cattycorn right off your normal summon without having to open any of the Mitsu stuff. And that'll also get you to your field spell. So I think this is possibly the future. Remember, the only thing you're changing from the normal line is instead of Knight, Sword, Serpent, you are running the Serpentine Princess. So you're not even on more bricks or anything. It's only 2 extra deck slots, maybe 3 or 4, depending on how badly you need the stuff. But if you need even more starters, you can also play 3 Aramasa, which is full combo by itself. And you can play Pre-Preparation of Rites because Mitsurugi Mirror mentions Habakiri on it. So that'll also get you to your full combo. That would be 9 cards, that full combo. And then you have 4 cards left. This also gives you the discard. It gives you the free Raigeki plus the negate or the hand rip. I think this may be the future for Mitsurugi. I think this is super slept on. And I don't think Knight, Sword, Serpent is much better card quality than Serpentine Princess. All right, guys, enjoy.